That is not supposed to be bent and in two pieces. Oh, it's not even that bad.
Okay, good morning everybody. Got the air seeder running this morning. We did a service on all the harvest equipment this morning. I tore the jacks, like the hydraulic jacks, completely off the dumpers because they kept dragging. The fittings got broken from the jack coming up and smacking it. Anyway. So, did our daily routine of fixing those dumpers at this point. Got over here, got filled up with triticale seed, and we're planting away. Probably do this for another hour or so, and then run over to the combine. See if we can get that field that we pulled into last night combine. It's actually 2 fence lines over, and hopefully get that planted with wheat while the drill is here. So that is the game plan for today. Just like that, we're back in the combine. Yeah, the AC is not working. The AC is not working in that 280, so I am yeah, not wanting to sit in it right now. Staff of Farm is going to come out and charge it up again, or charge it up, I mean, and got our first pusher of the day here. Yeah, we'll just sit in the cab with the AC until they get that fixed. Quit pushing. This was worm picker ground, or this is the field that I planted that was worm picker ground. There shouldn't be much for organic matter to push on the head, but we did have a few escapes with some twitch grass or whatever that stuff is. So, in that spot again, something ain't right there. But it's going pretty good. We got some moisture in them again, which is good. Yeah, pretty uneventful day so far. What are we, 34 acres in? I've got out of the combine once. That was to go to the bathroom, and I was waiting. But, it's going pretty good. There's no stones. Or at least now that I said that, I'll have 15 broken yards. But, yeah, my 5 beans are still holding up that side of the head. I'm so happy that worked because it saved a lot of time and it got me another 20 acres of combining last night. It was kind of bad that I didn't think of it the first time it happened. But I did somewhere in here. We got the keyway for whenever it does go, so now we definitely will never need it. Yeah, pretty boring. Well, I know I said it was going good and I would regret it. It is not supposed to be bent and in two pieces. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here. We do have the splice kit here. Bolt some sections too or not? Do you think I can bolt a section, a segment to a segment? Oh, well, we're gonna take some stuff apart here. Well, to be honest, I think my first MacGyver is going to be bolting the extension to this sickle section, which, yeah, that's a piece that broke off, but as long as this stays underneath of that, it shouldn't really matter that it's an extra sickle on this drive bar instead of that one. We're gonna try that, see how that goes.
So we're scrapping that original idea. We'll bolt. I think that guy's pretty dang similar to what was originally in there anyway, without that piece. We will see. It should be able to bolt in there. And hopefully it's not one bar too short. It might be, I don't know. We'll see. Whether it's one tooth too short or not, I don't know. I don't know. We were 2 from the break, and I've got 3 from the break, so we should be good. We should be good. This should just work. As long as those two don't want to play demolition derby. Well, we don't really overlap. Oh, now we're starting to overlap. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but that's what we came up with. There's a gap there, but they come together, so we'll see. It'll either drag or it won't. Still before 5, I can go get the right parts if I need to. If they have the parts, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, we are going again. How long it lasts, I have no idea. And I can hear they're just kissing each other every time the sickle moves. It goes quiet when there's beans being cut, but as soon as there isn't beans in between, then it starts kicking. I'd rather not. What setting got changed so you're not happy with that? I guess I better not plug here. Yeah, I want to chew these weeds up because the wheat's going to have no chance of growing if I don't. If I just jump over and leave all those weeds, I can plant through it, but they're just going to be there for the combine next summer when we combine the weeds. Yeah, this farm, when it was purchased from the current owner, was 4 different fields, and now it's all one. And there's definitely some different chemistry needed. Well, I shouldn't say needed. Certain fields have certain weed issues compared to others. Like the front is immaculate, spotless. Like driving by from the road, you'd think that this field's as clean as it could be, but then you get back here and then yeah, there's some more weed issues. But it's not holding yield back. Well, don't look at outside round, but yield is amazing. Just a little dirtier to combine. So, well, it seemed to be working good, and then about halfway up, it really still, well, yeah, it wasn't working good enough. It was working 3/4 of the time, which is not good enough. So I've got 4 more rounds, 5 more rounds, 20 acres, really long field though. I've switched and I've made my AB line straight with the bean rows, and as long as I keep the one wind tube that's just right of the center reel support in between the row, that's where that sickle is that the gap doesn't close properly, and I can just nudge my row. I can just nudge my line and keep that wind bar spout in between the rows, and that sickle never has to cut anything anyway. And we'll get yeah, we'll get this fill wrapped up, and then it's gonna sit for a couple days anyway. I can put the head on in the yard and we can piddle away at it when we get a minute. But not finishing this is really holding up the air seeder and getting fertilizer on this and the air seeder. So I think we really planned on this being done today so that I can carry on with the air seeder. So it's not a big deal. It's wearing on the same spot of the sickle all the time, which is whatever at this point. I think we've got 180 acres of soybeans and 150 acres of bazookies to go. So yeah, whatever that is, 200 and something acres, and it's getting a new sickle bar anyway. So I don't know. I don't know if a lot of farmers kind of MacGyver through. I don't know. to an extent it's fun. Like, it's nice to just have everything proper, but yeah, if I shut down and went and bought parts every single time that something broke, I'd be broke. So, like, I'm pretty sure with a welder, I can weld the piece that broke apart back together to gain my one sickle back and get through the year without buying any parts, is what I'm hoping to do. And then we just buy a whole new sickle bar. We're not scabbing pieces together, because that's what it is at this point. The bar is broken and needs to be replaced. The last time we went to do that, we had to wait 2 weeks for parts, so I'm probably going to be doing this anyway to finish the field, because they probably don't have the parts for me to fix it properly anyway. So, right or wrong, this is what we're doing. It's cleaning it, it's cutting just fine, as long as I keep that sickle in between rows. Well, on the plus side, with all this sickle trouble, we still haven't made the dumper that's hauling the beans away. We're still waiting on him. So. That'll work. A lot better than that. Yeah. Ugh. These beans have wild berries in it. Real juicy. Real juicy, guys. So the sample looks pretty decent. There's a lot of I'm getting straw, and I've tried speeding the fan up to accommodate that, and it starts blowing them out the back, so it is what it is. Slowed the fan back down. But yeah, you're never gonna separate the berries. And it's actually amazing that they make it all the way through the combine, so the traumatic experience without popping. But yeah, they wouldn't go for IPs being stained like they are, but it's extra moisture in the bin at the end of the day. But pretty decent sample, other than the berries and a little bit of straw. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been without struggle. I don't know why there's so many beans hitting the window all of a sudden. One more round. I gotta go back down the field, basically. So, yeah, I need to keep that thing like perfectly centered. I'm out of the weeds. I'm done the weeds. The weeds sucked, and did not like the weeds at all. Left the combine twice. I had left them first thing this morning because I wanted them to get dry, and I wanted to do them at prime time, and then, yeah, I think prime time came and went, and I was fixing the head.
Did you shovel them already?
And now we're getting into tough conditions again, and I'm just trying to slug them off. The front half of the field's going fine. The weeds sucked. I got the weeds
You're
done.
still working on the first dumper, right?
Yeah. The boys have 2 names off the list. Moved to the 3rd. Our buggy tractor blew the oil cooler, hydraulic oil cooler, which is the same one that I put in 3 months ago on the 250 Magnum. So that's a piss off. Like, I can handle stuff breaking, but when stuff just the same thing keeps breaking all the time, that really bugs me. Like,
What do you have the rear axle at?
make the parts last, make the parts better. I don't know. I think we've bought 6 in the last 3 years, to be honest. Oh, at least 6 for 3 different tractors. We keep having repeat offenders for them breaking. I don't know what to say. And yeah, since the buggy tractor broke, the dumper that got back to the field had to get filled for me, and so he had to wait for me to combine a full dump before he could leave. And I've got to fit half a pass on this buggy somehow, some way. I'm gonna have to run over some to do it to be able to finish the field, and at least everything's combined, and we can get the fertilizer spread and get the wheat planted. I was really hoping to be done this by 4 or 5 o'clock today, to be honest. It should not have taken this long, but it's just good going at the front half and sluggish at the back, and this, I'm not sold on MacDon. Don't like them. We only get a year out of the draper belts. I don't know, I feel like everything wears out way too quick, and kind of overpriced garbage, to be honest. Got the buggy as full as I can fill the buggy. I gotta make it to there. And my camera's gone. I think it's about to rain. Especially if I have to stop quickly. Oh, we're so close. The dumper is on its way back. So we'll be able to empty the combine to bring it home. That buggy is going to be stuck here for the night. I think I'll be able to run the PTO to dump. That's way more than a dumper load on that buggy. If I can at least dump 20,000 pounds off the buggy, that'll help a lot for the situation in the morning. It shouldn't pump oil through that cooler. Yep, we're raining. It's on the roof. It's on the roof. There goes my street. It shouldn't pump oil through that cooler if the oil is cold, so we should be able to drive it in short stints to at least get it empty and out of the field that I can plant the wheat. But yeah, we made a mesh. Oh, it's not even that bad. More dust on the roof than beans. She's there though. Oh, not another bushel. Right, I can at least unhook the head. I'm not going to dare bounce over that pathway until the dumper gets here. But cool. Yeah, 80 acres and 150. I am so excited for corn. Corn harvest just goes so much nicer. Getting out of this cab so much, the leaves are blowing up in. I got so much garbage in here from this thing not coming being home. And we're getting there though. I think I'm, yeah. Air seeds are sitting just over there. So maybe if I run to town and get dinner. Yeah. I'd like to plant some more tonight. I think I need to put a few parts on it first. But anyway. Check in later. Before everybody tears me apart with a dirty cab, I'll take the minute I have to do it. I'm over the dust too. Dust is something else. Oh, I even got room. Look at that. Alright, take the air compressor to it when we're done beans, but for now it's just gonna get worse again. Gabe, if you want to come to me, I'm terrified. They're beans on the job. Okay, we're back where the day began. I at least, there should be 80 acres of triticale seed, and I planted 25 acres so far. Would be nice to plant this out to know where we're at. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to put one more tote in. But yeah, we don't really know how many acres the harvester chopped, because there's still corn standing, so we have a rough idea, but I can at least plant the drill empty to know if I'm putting that other tote in, or if I'm filling up with wheat tomorrow, so yeah. I'm hoping I don't have too many issues, or I'm going to have a lot of company in here. I thought that season was over. It's supposed to go down to like 6 degrees tonight. Can't wait for a frost at this point to kill those guys off. Yeah, they come out aggressively, and I don't know why they're here right now. You're not welcome. We're gonna be quick. We're gonna be quick. Not quick enough. Guaranteed, not quick enough. Stupid flies. It seems to be going good. We're gonna do a walk around still, but it says it's planting out of all rows. The red seed is really nice and easy to see, especially on black dirt. I think you get the idea.
Well, about an hour has passed. It's quarter to 11. It's been going actually really good. I haven't gone out at all. I don't see anything dragging. I don't see anything popped off. All 64 rows are reading and flowing, so that's pretty incredible. That never happens. I am overlapping a little bit because I'm planting against the corn. So I've got one field done. I'm going to jump across the fence line to the other one and plant until the drill's empty. I'm at 28 and 24. You can do the math for me, but it should be enough for like 88 acres, so 30 acres to go roughly. Yeah, I'm sure I'll start getting rows plugging when I turn with the drill in the ground doing the headlands. But look at all my friends. I don't know if you can see them or not. That's from getting out that one. Oh, hey there, ho there. Y'all better hide. Hunting season's coming. Yeah, we're getting there. And I got a YouTube video. I got the video edited, so I appreciate the drill behaving so I can get that done. Which is a pretty good one. Always fun working on Sunday. Well, my phone is almost dead, and I've got I don't know, 15 acres, 10 acres left to seed. But I've kind of worked my way back up to where the truck is parked. I would have to drive back across the field to make a couple rounds. So I think I'm going to plant this little corner and call her a night. Yeah, a lot of planting to get done in the next couple days. That's my priority. The harvester's getting there. Like, oh, we're close. They're at their last big job now. And there's 3 decent sized jobs, and a couple small ones. We got the bagger bug to come. I don't even know what day it is now. Anyway, he's coming September 2nd and 3rd. There's 3 or 4 bag jobs to do. We always just book him to come at the same time. Do them all at once. We're getting there. We're close. So we're gonna say goodnight to all my fly friends and take a look at Dad. Gross. Yeah, it's time to go home. It's time to go to bed. Good night, everybody.